Hey guys and welcome. This video is on the plugin King Kits, and basically this has been suggested by someone on one of the videos. It's a Kick PvP plugin. So if I join the server, you'll see a GUI pops up and it gets me to select. So as you can see, I've got test, fight or default. So if I just choose one of them, as you can see, it gives me the effect, gives me the boost and gives me the items. So I've also got signs that will do this as well, but I'll quickly run you through the commands first. /PvP kit will show you a list of the kits available. So I've got default, fighter and test at the moment. If I wanted to rename a kit, all I do is /rename kit and then whatever one I want to rename. So I'll rename test and I want to rename that sword. So now if I go PvP kit again, you can see sword is there. If I wanted to choose one of the kits, I do PvP kit and then the name. And as you can see, it's changed my kit. If I wanted to delete a kit, /delete kit and then whichever one, so sword. As you can see, it's been successfully deleted. And then you can create a kit in game as well. So if I clear these items, get rid of my armor, I can actually spawn some items in with essentials. So for instance, diamond sword 1, and then I can give it effects. So sharpness. I'll give it sharpness 5, fire aspect 2, and then name it sword. So now as you can see, it's got 2 effects and it's called sword. So then I could also do the same with armor as well. So diamond chest plate, name chest. Oh, I forgot the number, so I need 1 there. So I've got 1 diamond chest plate called chest. So if I equip that and I wanted to create the class, all I do is /create kit and then whatever name I want. So I'm going to call this one chest. So that's now been created. So if I wanted to create a sign for it, I do sign, give myself a sign, place it down, kit, and then the next line, whatever one you've created, so chest. And then the player just has to right click on it and they get the items. So it works for all of them, as that one's unknown obviously because I deleted it. Fighter, as you can see, I also get effects, and I'll show you how to do that in the config file in a second. And then finally default, this is the default one that you'll get. So finally default, and this is the default one you'll get when you spawn. So now we'll quickly go and have a look in the config files. So these are the config files. You've got kits, config, economy, kill streak and scores. Basically you won't need to look at these ones. You can do if you did want to change it. Economy's off by default. Kill streaks has got a message. You could change it if you wanted. And scores just leave alone. So we'll quickly look in the config file. So this is the default config. I'm not going to go through this, but there are things you can change if you want. I've changed a couple of things. So you've got things like remove items on leave, drop on death. There's lots of different things you can change, but it is self-explanatory, this part, so I'll let you look through this on your own. The next part, this is the only one that you'll really need to look in, and it's kits. So the default config will look like this. You've got a list of the kits that you've got created, and then you've got what's inside the kit. So for instance, in chest there was just sword and chest. Really don't need to do it. It's easiest to set up in game, I find. You could set it up here if you wanted to. All you have to do is add the item, but the easiest way is to actually set it up in game. The next thing, you've got cost per kit. I've got it off, so there's no point in editing anything in here, but this is off, so I'm not using economy, but you could change the prices in there. Then you've got dyes. So this is the dye color, and this also associates to the one that you've set up before. So for instance, this is the item, so this will be the helmet, the chest plate, the leggings and then the boots, and this is just leather armor, so it's just the colours that I've set. The next one's the enchantments. Obviously I've set these up in game, so you can add these if you want in here, but as I say, in game is the easiest way to set up any kit. GUI items, this is the item that appears in the actual list. So as you saw before, one of them came up as a torch, and that was because I set it to 50. So that's just setting the item that comes up at the start. Then you've got the laws. So the laws, there's only one law and that's on the default kit. I haven't set any laws, but you could set them here, or you can also set them in game. And if you wanted to do it in game, it's just like you did the name. So you did name dot whatever, and then you just do law dot and then the law, and if you wanted to do a space you do an underline, and then if you wanted to do the next line you did one of them. So it's really easy to set up in game. I suggest doing it all in game. And the final one is the potions. This is the one that probably needs more explaining. Basically when you use a kit you can add potion effects. So as you saw, I got blindness. So my other kit is called chest, so I'll create some for that. So if I go to potions, I can type in chest, and then whichever ones I want to add. So blindness. I'm going to add blindness eye again, and I'm going to do it for 10 seconds. And then I'm going to add a speed boost for 2 for 5 seconds. So it's just really simple. Save it. But there'll be a list of these. I'll put a link in the description, and that will list you to all the different effects that you can have and how you want them. You have to do it in capitals, then whichever strength you want, and then how much in time. So this is in seconds. So if I just quickly save all that, then go back onto Minecraft. Inside Minecraft, all you have to do is King Kits, reload. I'm going to log in so I can show you the torch. So GUI torch has come up on chest. So for instance, if I select chest now, you can see that I've got the effects. So if I jump around, I've got the speed boost and I've got the blindness, so I can't see for 10 seconds. And then that fades away and I've still got the kit and the items are there. On the fighter kit, this is the one that I set up. As you can see, I've got a few more boosts. I've got a hat with a custom name, pants, my boots. I've got the destroyer, my bow, lucky arrows, my rod, and player pointer, and that will point at the nearest player. So it is a great plugin. I'm considering putting kit PvP on my server. I think it'd fill the space nicely. I think people do enjoy kit PvP servers. There'll be a download link to this plugin in the description below, and as always guys, please remember to rate, subscribe and comment. Cheers.